This herb can be mistaken for sassafras, but it doesn't grow around here. It's far too hot in the summer. Someone must have brought it down from the mountains to the north. So it could be an accident, but it's not likely. Of course, but you must hurry. This is a very serious poison and could lead to death.
We'll find these ingredients as quickly as we can. Jack, let's go. Jack, we don't have time for this. You can talk later. We know that Father's been poisoned. It's up to us to find an antidote. Your guess is as good as mine.
How? Who would do such a terrible thing? King Menion is much beloved in Lee. It couldn't be, sir. I personally brewed it from fresh sassafras from the garden. I would never harm Menion. I've been devoted to him since he was a young man. From the new gardener. Please hurry. I'm afraid he can't last much longer.
Oh no, Winston. Is he really that bad?
I'm afraid so, Princess Shannara. I'm afraid so.
We must help Jonas make the antidote as quickly as we can. Lee needs my father, and so do I. Jonas? Jonas! Jackie's dead. What happened to him? What's that? It's the antidote. We can make it ourselves. Why would anyone do such a thing? Jonas was a friend to everyone around here. We'll need to tell the guards he's dead. They'll handle the situation. I guess we need to figure out how to make it ourselves. The book is missing. The murderer must have taken it. Thomas, the herbalist has been killed.
Jonas dead? How?
He was murdered.
I noticed the new gardener from the manor house going there earlier. Yeah, he went out the gates. I tried to tell him about the monsters, but I don't think he heard me. He just smiled. You two are the only other people that went in there today. He's definitely a shifty kind of guy. I don't even know his name, and I make a point of knowing who's who around here. We were well acquainted. I'll notify his family. It's my job to guard the gate. I don't pay attention much to what's going on anywhere else in town.
Thomas will tell the town guard when he comes by on his route.
The druid Alanon sent you? No one has seen him since the war. Years past.
We saw him in Lee when he spoke to my father.
Oh yes, your father. I believe you said that your father was King of Lee?
My father is the King of Lee.
So you claim. Claim the sword of Shannara? Who do you think you are? The one true king? Well, if your father destroyed the Warlock Lord, it seems a bit odd that you need the sword to destroy him again. Shay Olmsford's son, come to claim his elvish heritage? My, aren't we privileged by your presence? And, as I understand it, you intend to take it back. I suppose one needs to expect such things from those with elvish blood. Again? What is this, the third or the fourth time? You think he'd be bored with it by now. Oh, I'm certain he would be as amused by your stories as I am, but he's much too busy to be disturbed by half-breeds and wandering princesses at the moment. The insignia of the House of Lee? I presume this is yours, Princess Sheila.
No, I stole it.
Very humorous. However, I will make the proper arrangements, and perhaps the king will be able to see you sometime later.
It's critical that we see him as soon as possible.
I will so inform His Majesty.
So Brona is behind this rising of the dead. When Shay destroyed him long ago, we hoped the Warlock Lord was gone forever. Each night, for weeks now, the risen dead roam the streets of Tyrsis, attacking everything. The Border Legion defends the weaker sections, but much of the city is still overrun. When a guard dies in battle, he rises again as a walking corpse, and our guards must fight the bodies of fallen comrades. It seems hopeless. Thanks to you, we can drive them off with laurelwood, but that's a temporary solution. We need to use the sword of Shannara to defeat Brona once more. But the sword vault has been surrounded by a magical barrier from the time the dead first attacked the city. None can pass that barrier, and none can defeat it. Our only hope is that Alanon will arrive soon and find a way for you to regain the sword.
But Alanon's journeying to the northeast. We don't know when he'll get here. We can't just wait for him.
Princess Sheila, you and Jack Olmsford seem to be the pawns of destiny against Brona this time. Do whatever you think is necessary to regain the sword of Shannara. I have vital business with the Parliament for most of the day, so you will be on your own. You must forgive me, for I must return to my duties. I will speak with you both later.
His Majesty has given you permission to wander through Tircis unescorted and unsupervised. I suggest that you refrain from random pilferage and destruction.
What is that thing? It looks like a wall.
Leave that where it belongs. Looting is not permitted.
I was here with my father when I was a child. He told me how he and Hindle rushed down here to close the passageway that led to this cellar. When they got here, Steinman's men burst up through the trap door on the floor. My father has no idea how many men he killed that night. It took all his strength to seal off the trap door before more soldiers could enter. Suddenly Hindle called his name, my father looked up, and saw Hindle collapse to the floor, dead. My father ran to Hindle and held him. He couldn't believe that Hindle was dead, until the mace slipped from his hand. Then father heard a sound behind him. It was Steinman trying to escape up the stairs. Before my father realized it, he had grabbed Hindle's mace and raced after him. Steinman died in this room at my father's hand.
Brona is the master. He will destroy all living things and rule all the dead. You too will one day serve the master. You have only to die. It is a force that draws the dead forth from the grave and prevents the living from reaching the sword of Shannara. You cannot. You will not. I know much more than I will ever tell. I serve only the master. The warlock lord will rule the world. The Dark Lord is my master, not you. I know you, Jack, son of Shay, bane of my master. I know you, Brendel, kin of Hendel, destroyer of my plans to conquer Tircis. I know you, Shella, daughter of Minion, my own murderer. You cannot bind me. You cannot kill me. You cannot gain that for which you summon me. I know what you want to know, and I will never tell. Only Brona can command me, never you, Jack Olmsford. You are a fool to think otherwise. No way around it. He's going to defy you unless you've either got something he wants or do something he doesn't want. I got nothing to say to it. Talking's your job.
Don't ask me. The only thing I want to do is get out of here. Yes, but now that we've got Steinman, how can we get rid of him? Look, Jack, you figured out how to get him here, so you can figure out how to make him help us. You're going to use that spell? Won't that destroy Steinman utterly?
No, you cannot use that spell. Only a master of magic can use that spell.
Creature of the dead, hear my words.
No. No, do not. You must not.
Creature of the dead, I am your destroyer. I am the reaver of your soul.
No. No, I will obey. I will do whatever you want. Don't cast that spell. Do not shatter my soul.
Creature of the dead, all that you are, all that you were, will be no more.
Stop him. You must stop him. Only I can help you. I will help you.
Jack Steinman will help us now. Don't continue the spell.
Creature of the dead, I will annihilate you for all eternity.
No! Stop him! Stop him! Ah!
Jack, stop it! Stop reading the spell!
Creature of the dead, I now shatter...
Jack! Jack, are you all right? Jack, look at me! Jack, can you hear me? Will you be all right?
Yes, master. I shall do as you say. You cannot. By the act of summoning me, you have damned your souls to undeath. When you die, you will be Brona's, and he will eat your souls. There is a formula that will disrupt the flow of the power. If you pour an elixir upon the field and chant the words, "Force of magic be thee gone," 3 times, the barrier will disperse. This is the formula of the spell of disruption. That which feeds upon the living, that which drives away the dead, that which died when first it blossomed, within one good gone bad. You are now the master of magic. You must find these things and use them wisely. The magic is in the understanding and the doing. Surely, O master, you can reckon the formula. It is the thought that gives birth to the magic. I have given all the aid that I can. To give more would but weaken the spell. The spell will destroy the barrier and rid Tirsus of the undead.
Not much more damage we can do here now.
Jack, I hate this place now. Let's just go.
There is nothing more I can tell. I am bound to this spot and cannot leave.
How did you do that?
Not much more
Jack, I hate...
The sooner you get rid of the barrier, the sooner you will get what you came for and leave. You certainly have my complete cooperation in this matter. I apologize, but the King is still speaking with the members of Parliament elsewhere. He will certainly desire to see you as soon as he returns. Believe me, if it would hasten your leaving Tircis, I would do anything. Unfortunately, I have no knowledge of magic. I sincerely hope you will not need to do so.
Good day to you all.
Won't be needing this place much longer. If there is, I will. It's your call. I'm taking everything I own. My pans for cooking, my whittling knife, and my wood axe. Well, my skills are like my tools. I can cook, chop, and carve wood, and in a pinch I'm a fair fighter. Of course, I lost my fighting hammer the last time I chased off the corpses. Corpse ran over the edge with a hammer in it. I'm good with a mace, too. Sure, glad to help. You two figure it out. I'll help when I can.
Look, we obviously aren't going to get any help here. Let's go.
No point in hanging around here. Don't think we're gonna find anything new here. A lot of books. Always been partial to books.
It'll take forever to find anything else useful here.
You're the leader, Jack.
Good.
Don't think we're gonna find it.
We're not getting anywhere by wandering.
Not much more.
Jack,
Force of magic, be thee gone. Force of magic, be thee gone. Force of magic, be thee gone.
That's it! Jack, you did it! Are you okay? Stay here and rest. I'll get Balinor. He can open the vault.
Jack, you have endangered yourself and your friends by summoning the shade of Stenman. Brona has power over the dead, and by your use of necromancy, you have given him power over you. If you die while Brona still exists, you will all become ghosts. You did what must be done. Not even I knew the spell to destroy the barrier. Nonetheless, the price is far too high.
Then we'll have to get rid of Brona, or not die for a while. I kind of prefer both.
Brendel, you speak bravely, but the task before you is harder than you know. Behold, the sword of Shannara.
The sword is broken!
Yes, Brona was determined that the sword of Shannara would never harm him again.
But without the sword, how can we ever hope to defeat the Warlock Lord?
The sword of Shannara must be reforged.
Take some powerful magic to do that.
It will take magic from all of the four lands, and all of the races of this world. From Arberlon in the west, you must find elf stones and an elf who can use them. From the north, you must find a troll who has the right to bear the black iris. From the east, you must seek the dwarven hammer of power, and the dwarf who is willing to risk the wrath of the Warlock Lord. Finally, from the south, you must find a gnome who wields the magic torque. All four must accompany you to the Hadeshorn, where the shade of the Archdruid Bremen will use the magic of all these items to reforge the sword of Shannara.
But, Alanon, no one could find all those things or make the races work together.
Jack can.
He's already got his dwarf.
He's got me to protect him.
Jack Omsford, you are now the bearer of the sword of Shannara. Do you accept this task, impossible though it might be? Very well, Jack Omsford. Now journey with your companions to Arberlon. Seek the elf stones and the elf who can use them. King Eventine Elesidil will aid you. I return to the Hadeshorn to do what I can to prevent Brona from gaining more power over you. Good luck, all of you.
I must stay and rebuild Tircis. However, Jack, were I not now king, I too would be at your side. May fortune favor you all. The fate of the world is yours to bear.
We should take the road back south until we come to a road leading to Kern where we can spend the night before going on to Arberlon.
Road's been cleared.
Yes. Balinor sent some troops against the monsters we met coming up. We should be safe if we stay near the roads. That's the way back to Lee and Shadyvale. Jack! Jack. Jack. There's the ferry. At least we know Balinor's men made sure this ferry doesn't have any monsters waiting for us.